This is a Forever Better podcast by PUMA. Kim, you know what? When I see a football shirt, I see like a roller coaster, right?
Okay.
I see full park. Now, let me explain why.
I'll let you land.
When you're on a roller coaster, you can't get off it. If you wanted to get off it, you can't get off it. You're stuck on it, right? That's like supporting a team. Once you stick to a team, that's it.
Right.
You can't change, right? The ups, the downs, the loop, everything in between,
Yeah.
you have to stick with it. And that's what I see when I look at a football shirt. I see the happiness.
Yeah.
I see the sadness.
Yeah.
And you just have to deal with it. And what's even crazier, right, is these 11 guys, they don't know who I am. I don't know them, but they control my emotions for the rest of the week.
This is quite passionate. I'm feeling the energy. I feel like I'm on this roller coaster. And do you know what? I can kind of relate. Like if I'm on the way to a concert and I see a random stranger on the train wearing a cowboy hat, you know, or like a bright green shirt, let's say, I know you're going where I'm going and we're going to have a good time. So it's the same, but different.
Slightly different.
Thinking about shirts, right? Obviously for you, you've got a bit of a unique experience. You used to play. Would you say wearing a shirt and this emotional roller coaster, so to speak, is it different from like being in the stands or being on the pitch? What's the vibe?
Yeah, big difference is when you're on the pitch, you have a say on what happens. Like it's your job to make the result go in your favor, right?
If you're lucky.
If you're lucky. And then when you're a fan, it's like you have no control, right? But what is quite cool is when you're a player and looking up at the fans in the stand, they are like with you, even though they're not on the pitch, because everyone just wants the same thing. They're all encouraging you and all the rest of it. So yeah, it's different but the same because, you know.
So I'm gathering is that the kit is obviously very important for the fans. And obviously last episode you gave a little cheeky teaser to, you know, fans wearing kits is relatively new, which by the way, I didn't know. I didn't know people were wearing suits in that. That was a bit...
Yeah, well, look at the black and white pictures that you see, like people going to games in suits and ties and three pieces. And like at some point that must have changed, right? So yeah, in this episode, we're going to find out why football shirts are so important to fans.
All right, well, I'm ready to get on this emotional roller coaster then. Shall we go?
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
I'm Jack Fowler, ex-footballer and now DJ and producer.
And I'm Kimberley Cumberbatch, content creator and presenter. And I'm not a football girly, but I'm trying to get my head around football shirts.
Welcome to Who Gives a Shirt, a Forever Better podcast brought to you by PUMA.
This is episode 3, Just Like Your Heroes.
Kim, I am so excited about our guest in this episode, right?
Me too.
We have a Man City super fan since the 1970s, right? Because I thought it might be a glory hunter, I'm going to be honest.
Okay.
But she's not. Angela Worrall is here and she knows everything there's needing to be known about shirts and Man City.
Bosh. Angela, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Angela Worrall. I've been a City fan for as far as I can remember, from the 1960s up to date. No, I'm not a glory hunter. I'm
I got told.
the loyal fan that started actually supporting them when they were at one of the lowest points. And it just escalated from them with all the things that happened. So I'm lovely to have a chat about City, one of my favourite subjects.
I can't wait to pick your brain about this. Earlier, Jack was talking to me about his journey. It's like a roller coaster. Being a fan is like a roller coaster. Ups, downs. You did say loops as well.
Loops?
He said loops.
Yeah.
For you, as a Man City fan, can you talk to us about the roller coaster? How's it been for you?
Well, if you even look at just the 1980s and 90s, I think we were relegated 5 times.
Wow.
So you've got to have a strong heart. So actually the PUMA theme, you know, strength and resilience, boy, do you need that as a City fan. Like wins in the last second, the Aguero moment, all of those. We never do anything easy. It's always up and down, up and down, up and down. Exactly like the biggest roller coaster you can think of. But it keeps you interested, very exciting, but not very good for your heart.
That Aguero moment, by the way, was insane. Just for context for you.
Don't look at me,
No,
'cause
just
I
for
don't know who
context.
that is,
It was
so tell me.
It was like the last second of the last game of the season. And they won because they scored in the last minute. Like
The last 60
The
seconds.
last minute.
93-20 to be
Yeah.
exact.
Yeah, there we go. And the best bit about it, rivals obviously to Man City are Man United, and they had won the Premier League already, but because Man City scored in the last minute, they won it. So it was like, you would never see it again. It was absolutely unbelievable, honestly. So you've been a Man City fan since you was a teenager.
Yes.
Do you remember your first game?
I do remember my first game at Main Road. My dad used to take me to Main Road, my brother to that other place in Manchester. And then we used to go to Bury and Bolton together.
Yeah.
But like in those days, everybody used to mix and go and see many football teams. But once I got to Main Road, that was it. When I walked up those concrete steps, that was it for me. I just fell in love with the club.
Really?
And it continued from there.
You know what? It's so strange. Like, even though that was however many years ago, I shared the same feeling. Because I remember my first ever time walking up the steps to the Emirates with my dad.
Yeah.
And I was just like blown away. I think it was the first time I saw a proper stadium, proper pitch. And even till this day, I'll never, ever forget that.
I want to be a part of this conversation. But I don't have that. But maybe by the end of this episode, I might get involved with what's going on here.
When we go to a football game, right, the first thing we do nowadays is grab a top, like your Man City one, whatever. But when you was growing up, is that something that you did?
No. My first recollection of it is a picture of me and my brother outside our house. And what you used to do in them days, you used to sew scarves together. Ooh. And then I embroidered every single player's name, myself, embroidered on them. And I said to my mum, what happened to that scarf? Because it would have been like quality now to have that scarf. But you didn't have shirts then, because shirts didn't come into fruition until about 1973. And even then, it was only children's shirts. I think adult shirts didn't come out till about the 1980s.
That's crazy,
So it
isn't
was scarves mainly.
I like the idea of the embroidery. It reminds me as a kid when I was a young Girl Scout and we'd have all our badges.
Yeah.
It's like a badge of honor. Like even the one learning how to make a biscuit.
Yeah.
I was really proud of that.
Yeah.
I wish I had that
And
now,
talking about badge of honour, my brother's got a Manchester United jacket that he's still got.
Really?
And because they just collected badges and his jacket's full of badges.
I love
So you're
that.
right, it is a badge of honour.
Yeah.
The scarf and everything identifies with what team you support.
So scarves were like the first kind of thing that showed allegiance to your club.
Yeah. If you look at old photographs of football matches, they're all wearing flat caps and maybe work clothes, and some would go in suits, but there weren't any football
Jack
shirts.
actually showed me a photo in the last episode, and everyone was dressed in suits and just random clothes. To be fair, just random bits and bobs. After seeing those photos, I did go away and do a little bit of research, into when fans first started wearing shirts. So I've got a bit of a story time for you.
Oh, yeah.
Angela, I feel like you're gonna know what it is. Jack, listen in.
I'm listening.
Right. So it's a little story. It starts in Leicester. Yeah.
I like Leicester.
Right.
Won the Premier League.
They did.
1970s, right? A business called Admiral.
The insurance company.
No, not the insurance company.
Oh, sorry.
Not an insurance company.
Right, okay.
They first started off by making nuns' underwear.
Nuns' underwear.
They did.
Yeah, they
Surely not.
They did.
Surely.
Jack, why would I make that up?
I don't. It's kind of weird to make up, but I didn't expect nuns' underwear ever to be brought up in this podcast.
Yes, they made other things as well.
Yes.
But for the purpose of this being a funny little story,
Right.
they started with nuns' underwear. And then they pivoted into sportswear. And at first they started off by making shirts for children and then eventually went on to making some for adults. Obviously, Angela, I was going to pick your brain and say, do you know? But I feel like you do. How
Yeah.
long have you known about this then?
I've been doing research on City for quite a long time. And I do know that the shirts were only made for Leeds United and England. They were the first two. And like you said, it was only children's shirts at that time.
Yeah.
The adult shirts came about 10 years later.
And thank God someone brought in replica shirts, because that's what we kind of wear now, right? It's the
Jack, I
replicas.
need you to explain this concept of replica shirts. I
Okay.
keep hearing this word a lot recently. What does it truly mean?
Okay, so replica shirt is where you have the shirt of someone that you love. So for example, me, I had Thierry Henry on the back of my top, and I had the Arsenal top.
Yeah.
Because that was my favorite player, and that's a replica shirt, right? So
Okay.
it's like your favorite player's top that you love in store that you can go and buy.
Got it.
So-
And is it the same as the one they're wearing?
No,
Okay.
it's not.
No, it's not. It's totally different because the material's different.
Right.
Because obviously they're playing in them.
Right?
So occasionally you can buy that type of shirt and it's a lot thinner than the shirts that we wear, because obviously we wear them more probably than the players do.
Yeah.
So our shirts are more durable.
I suppose it's about performance as well. Right?
Yeah,
So,
and they're cooler.
yeah, maybe a bit lighter
Yeah.
than what we have in the store. It has to be. You know, you got professional elite players here.
I just assumed it was all the same. I'll be so real with you.
Yeah.
I thought it was the same tops,
No,
you know? I get it.
I see why. I see why. Angela, do you remember your first ever Man City top?
Yes, it was actually a blue top with Colin Bell's name on.
What do you feel when you wear a Man City top?
I
How do
love
you feel? Because I feel
I
like
love it. It's part of my uniform.
I feel like you're very, very passionate.
Yeah.
And I think that's great. I love that.
When I go on holiday, my friend Sue, she's not a football fan, she says, and do not pack any shirts.
Do you wear it in the pool? Do you? Are you
sneak it in.
Are you in the pool with the
Well, I
top?
have a towel with
Okay.
a Man City towel, so
Okay.
everybody
Wow.
knows who I support.
I love
I
that.
have the hat, I have the shirt, I have the shorts.
I'm into this.
So
I love it.
everything.
I think it's great.
I want to be like you. I want to get a towel with something I love on and take it on holiday. My friends tell me to not do that.
It's great because then when you go on holiday, you can chat to people about it. Somebody always picks up on whatever shirt you wear.
Yeah. And that's the thing. When you're wearing a shirt, I remember when I'm going home from a game, I might be on a train or walking home, and you'll be with everyone from the stadium who's all wearing the shirt. And it's like, you don't know any of these people, but you're all feeling the same emotion. You might have won the game. You might have lost the game. But like, you're all in that boat together because you're wearing a shirt.
Question to my two fellow shirt wearers.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're talking about the roller coaster. So
Yeah.
I want to focus on the lows, right? So when you've lost and you're on the train, you're on the street wearing that shirt, you know, do you still feel pride? Do you hide it? What's the situation there?
Well, as a City fan, you really don't hide it. It's part of our DNA. We have a sense of humour.
Yeah.
We love it that we've lost so many times.
like
We
that.
love it
You've
that we're
won,
relegated.
Like 5 Premier League titles on the bounce.
Now, but that's only in the last 10 years. So that DNA has been inbuilt in us to make fun of ourselves,
Right.
to enjoy it. We still sing "We never win at home, we never win away," even when we're winning.
I love it.
What do you say to those who might say wearing replica shirts is a bit childish? And obviously, historically, and it's not me who's saying it, just for the record, I'm not saying it. Historically, obviously, as we said, they were first made for children. So there is some accuracies there. How do you feel about that?
I don't care. You're as young as you feel. I'm 68 and I'll wear them when I'm 98. And I meet lots of women football fans who go and watch home and away for different teams. And it's just invigorating. It makes you feel good, makes you feel alive. You have a good laugh. You might suffer when you get home because you've been doing the Poznan. And
What's the
so the
Poznan?
Poznan is you all turn and face away from the team.
Yeah.
Let's all do the Poznan.
Oh my God.
Let's all do the Poznan.
Poznan.
But imagine we're facing the other way. So just for audio listeners right there, we just done it. Okay. So imagine like the football pitch is behind us. So you would normally face the pitch, but you turn away from the pitch and you do that.
And what is that
And when-
for?
Because we just feel like
just
it.
Why
banter.
not?
It's just banter at that point.
So obviously, Angela, you've been a fan for a really long time. And obviously at the beginning, football was a very male-dominant sport.
Yeah.
Now we're seeing women are way more involved. The Euros, very exciting.
More successful.
More successful. Yeah, heavy on that.
Yeah.
To women.
To
Oh,
women,
yeah.
yeah.
How have you found the journey? What's your interest?
Oh, I just think the women's football has just escalated since the last Euros. It was doing really well when you think it only came out in 1988 was the first women's league. And now it's just phenomenal. And everywhere you go, all the young girls playing football. My granddaughter plays football. I go and watch them. I go and watch the ladies' games and I take my granddaughters to watch the ladies' games as well. But I know within myself how much I love football, that if I was born now, I would be a footballer.
I kind of feel the
Because I just
same.
think it's not that, it's the camaraderie, it's the friendships, it's the experiences that they have, it's what they bring to everybody else.
Yeah.
And
What
I
position? What position would it be?
Oh, I'd have to be centre forward.
Yeah, you want the glory?
Number 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Haaland.
Yeah, number 9.
I used to play football as a kid,
Yeah.
but it wasn't as serious as when the boys played, you know?
Yeah.
But I think now for younger women, younger girls watching, it's like, I could actually do that. That
Yeah.
could be something. So it's been quite nice. And I think it's a good way to involve people like myself who want big football people. I want to watch the
Yeah.
Euros. I want to watch them kicking it about. It's fun. I
And
like
again,
it.
it's about empowerment
Yeah.
and encouraging young women and girls to look at that and think, well, I can do that, and inspire them to do. And football isn't just about playing on the pitch either. It's about what they do for the community and how they encourage other people to improve their lives and become confident and things like that.
Angela, you are working very closely with Man City at the moment as a fan representative. So you must know what it's like to be so involved in the club and what it does for fans.
Yeah, I've been on the committee now for 2 years, and the knowledge that I've gained about what happens in a football club and how things evolve, it's just absolutely amazing. The big thing for me is seeing what City do within the community. They have a charity that, people put an application in for a new play area. So they do like football pitches in schools, local deprived areas that need space for kids to do football. They do that as well. We have food bank.
Wow.
Which are probably a lot of the Premier League teams have food banks at the moment. And every game there's a section where you can all take food for the local food banks. We're also involved in a lot of the other, like trying to keep the cost of tickets down. So this season, our biggest thing we've been fighting for a couple of years was to freeze the season tickets, which we did. So we're now one of the lowest season ticket prices in the Premier League. And I know that they give tickets to schools and youth clubs and things like that to try and encourage them to come as a group. I can't tell you, the workings behind a football team is just absolutely out of this world.
I love the connection to the community.
Yeah.
I feel like when I think of football and football clubs, I don't think about the impact of community but everything you just listed off, to be fair, I'm like, my jaw's on the ground.
They say, without the fans, there's no football.
That is true.
So it's great that clubs are, giving back to the community,
Yeah.
like you just said, because without the fans, they're not we can't turn up to the games because the tickets sometimes are so expensive. So it's amazing that what City are doing.
And all football teams do it. It's not just City. You'll find they all have a fan base now, and we have a say and we have a voice in how things are done. It's hard work getting there, but we do get there in the end, and the club listens to us, which is really good.
I feel like you're a part of the history.
Yeah.
You actually are part of the
I
history.
feel like it. I'm a dinosaur fan.
No, you're not. No, you're not. According to FIFA, get on this.
Go on.
There's 5 billion football fans worldwide, and that is 55,000 Wembley stadiums filled to the brim, right?
Wow.
That is a lot. So doesn't matter where you are in the world, you're never far away from a football fan.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to put my sustainable hat on. I know, I've been wearing it a lot recently. But talking about millions of fans, billions even.
5 billion.
5 billion to be precise. It's making me think about the environmental impact of 5 billion people constantly buying shirts.
Yeah, but although they're constantly buying them, they don't give them away. I have 25 shirts, so I would never give them away. If there ever came a time when I did, I would probably give them to a charity or pass them on to people who wanted a shirt. But most fans keep all the shirts that they've got. And also PUMA does refibre the product.
We do. And so we're going to touch upon that a lot more in episode 5.
I like that.
I'm looking forward to that bit.
Yeah, I'm same.
Angela, honestly, thank you so much for coming in, because the knowledge that you have built up over the years of being a hardcore Man City fan has helped me and Kim out undoubtedly.
I feel like I've actually been on the roller coaster. Same with you two. I feel a bit wobbly.
Oh, thank you very much. It's been great. I just absolutely love talking about Man City, and especially about shirts, because, people out there in my family and things that get a bit bored with me keep going on about Man City. But I love it, and anytime you want me to chat about it, I'm willing to travel miles to come and talk to you again.
Absolutely.
Bless you. Thank you. Angela?
Yeah.
I love her.
Loved it.
I mean, she's been supporting Manchester City for a long time, right? Before it was Man City as we know today, by the way. So that's loyalty. What do you think?
I personally, my biggest takeaway, right? It's actually been the way that fans used to show their allegiance, like before the shirts, like scarves. You can see me, I like an accessory, right? So any chance to get an accessory out, I'm here for that. So that was quite special to me.
Yeah. I didn't expect that to be the case, even, scarves.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know. I get the jump between nothing and something, but I didn't expect it to be a scarf.
Never underestimate a scarf, Jack.
I will never do that again.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
But you know what? It doesn't stop there. Because football shirts now are a big part of fashion.
And this is where you're going to have me because fashion is my bag. So I'm quite excited for this.
Okay, so let me take the captain's armband off, right?
Oh, yeah?
Your time to shine.
Thank you.
All right?
I'm going to shine this now. I'm going to wear this, whatever this is, and I've got it on. Join us for the next episode. We're going to discuss how football shirts went from the pitch to the streets.